Hello, Lab Rescue fans. This is Dave with the 6 p.m. broadcast of Labrador News Network. Coming to you throughout the day here, sharing the word on Golden Gate Labrador Retriever Rescue in the San Francisco Bay Area because we are raising lots of money to help lots of labs down the road on Giving Tuesday, December 1st. Can you believe it is December 1st already? And I'm hanging out here next to me. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I think Instagram sees them already. This is my Facebook cam here. I'm gonna be leaning over to just a little bit more there. There we go. This guy's name is Charlie. Charlie's about 7 years old, came out of the Stockton Animal Shelter. He joined our program on Saturday. They had him for a few weeks where he went an incredible operation after having a badly compound fracture of his left hind leg, the tibia, sort of like the middle of the leg there. He busted it real bad. And as a result, let me show you. This is the wonderful work that a surgeon, a veterinarian up there did before he came into our program. So Charlie he's got 9 screws in him. Don't lick that there. Don't lick that. Hey, I took your cone off so you could starve for the people here. Hey, no, go ahead. Thank you. So he got 9 screws in him, titanium rod going through the center of the bone, and then a titanium plate on the outside of that holding him together. Needless to say, this guy needs some tender, loving care right now. Our biggest worry is an infection's going to continue. He's got an infection in his leg right now that we're battling with 2 antibiotics, Zenequin and Clavamox. We're hoping to get to the bottom of the infections, right, partner? I'm not letting you lick it there, okay? But anyway, so that is something that we're dealing with Golden Gate Lab Rescue and Mr. Okay, that's your left leg. You can't chew on that. I took the cone off you so you can say hi to the people here. Okay. Well, anyway, on a bigger scale here, where are we with Lab Rescue? We are approaching the $50,000 mark here for Giving Tuesday, which is awesome. Wow, that is terrific. In this challenging times, for people to be so wonderful and gracious to donate to us for that, especially those people earlier in the day that put up some matching funds that we were able to double our input, right, Charlie? Charlie goes, double the input, double the dollars means double the bones, means double the belly rubs, means maybe double the size of the bed that Charlie gets out there. So anyway, a couple things I want to share with you tonight. Right, Charlie? Oh, hi there, buddy. Hi there, buddy. Well, I'm going to show him the mask, okay? Because Lab Rescue, we got some really cool masks here. Of course, when a pandemic, enterprising people, come up with things during a pandemic, we have masks. We have masks that are available on our website. We have chocolate labs. We have black labs. All right, black labs. And of course, we have yellow labs. So these are still available. Great. We're talking stocking stuffers perfecto right here if you want these. And of course, if you can't make up your mind, you want to just go with a bunch of dog paw prints on your face, then that works too. So all of these are available for sale on our Lab Rescue website for a later date, because tonight we want donations, but gosh, if you need some stocking stuffers, we got those things out there. For our other dogs that are coming up in the next 2 hours, let me share with you the schedule here. Here we go. Starting at 6:15, we've got Charlie and Deco, all the way down to 7:30. So we have lots of dogs. These are adopters and their dogs hanging out, telling the Lab Rescue story. Maybe the background on the dog, how they came about adopting the dog, what life is like with a new adopted dog. This one, Mookie, they got Mookie as a puppy, and Mookie's like pushing 90 pounds right now. So you think you're going to adopt this cute little puppy, you keep on feeding him, he keeps on eating, all of a sudden you got a 90-pound dog. But Mookie, don't miss Mookie at 7 o'clock. I hope he's out there, and I hope he's going to make the Instagram at the 7:15. But a whole bunch of wonderful dogs and their adopters. Let me get that a little closer. Everybody can look at the schedule, pick out what dog you want to go see live on Facebook and live on Instagram for that. Let's see, what else did I want to chat about here? Our quilt here, Charlie, if I get up, are you going to go bonkers? Charlie's like, I'm just stretching out here, buddy. So I'm going to reach over here and see if I can grab the quilt without bothering Charlie. Okay, you're good, Charlie. Stay right there. Stay right there. I don't want to knock everything over. Donnie Nicosin, a wonderful lab rescue volunteer back in the 90s. He moved up to Reno in the early 2000s. He made a Labrador Retriever quilt. It's going to be real hard for me to unfold it here, but it's like for a double bed size quilt. He calls it the Hunting Labs quilt. And let me get the center of it up here. Oh, there we go. That's much better. There's the middle of it right there. It's got 3 labs, a chocolate, a yellow, and a black lab with some ducks that they pulled out of the water. It's an outstanding quilt that we are not raffling off, but we're auctioning off tonight in a silent auction. Here's the back. Let me show you the back of the quilt. Some of the colors on the back of the quilt there. That awesome. Look at that. That is neat. Anyway, the current bid for this quilt right now is $300. $300. And if you want to make another bid, which turns out to be a donation to us for that, please email me. That's me, david.c.ely. I will receive your bid and your name. And then in about 2 hours right now, at our 8 o'clock session, we will announce the winner. About 7:30, we're going to cut off the bids for it, and we're going to announce the winner of the wonderful quilt here. So please send me an email with your name and your bid. Again, the current bid's at $300. So if you want to $325, $350, come on. This is a one-of-a-kind quilt. It's the only quilt that Donnie made like this. He's made like 33 quilts, a few other lab quilts, but nothing like the Hunting Lab quilt, the one-of-a-kind that you will treasure. You will really treasure. It's just a memory of this wonderful day with all of our people out there. Okay, so that's a quilt. Let me toss it up on my chair there. Get her off the floor. And I want to share this with you. This was sort of an unexpected surprise. I received a card in the mail. Oh my God! It's like Christmas cards start showing up. I'm like from the Cunningham family in Lafayette. I'm going, Cunningham. That sounds real familiar. I adopted a dog to them. And lo and behold, there's this wonderful card here from the Cunninghams with their son and their dog on it for that. And there's the whole paragraph on the side. They'd say, hey, this is what we've been up to for the year. But I keyed on something in here that really hit home to me. They talk about, hey, they didn't reinvent themselves during COVID. They didn't start a home-based business or train for a marathon, but they did some work around the house. But they said the biggest beneficiary of our quarantine lifestyle is Roxy, their dog. She migrates from room to room, checking in on everyone and getting her daily quota of belly rubs. And fortunately for us, she is an unending source of love and joy and a reminder to be present in the moment, even when the days all look the same. For that. So it was just what timing on Giving Tuesday for the Cunningham family to give me this wonderful gift of a card with their fantastic thoughts. So I think so many of the dogs that we adopt out there, as we've seen in the videos throughout the day, that the dog is really at the center of life of so many people, and that's been so meaningful for us during the pandemic here. So Charlie, in our case, Charlie is a foster dog with our family. We've got our own Diesel, and believe it or not, I think the biggest part of my day is taking Diesel for a walk. Whether we're going for a dog to the dog park or just out in the neighborhood, taking him for a walk is, I forget about the rest of the world. It doesn't exist. It's me walking with Diesel the dog in the fresh air every day. Diesel won't let us get away with skipping a day, and just enjoying it completely. So that's the meaningful of having a lab rescue dog. And these dogs are special with the story that they come before they join the program and the new chapter on their life that we're able to offer them when we get them into an adopted home for that. So let's see, I talked about masks, I talked about the Christmas card, I talked about this guy with the hardware store in his leg, right, Charlie? He just wants to be. Charlie will be up for adoption eventually. So he's a big guy. He's about 102 pounds right now. We're trying to slim him down a little bit, but I think Charlie would have none of that. He would love to be 102 pounds. A little bit of a bull in the china shop here. So he's going to be coming soon for that. Let's see. We talked about the Hunting Labs quilt. We talked about the current level right now. Let me see what the current level is. See if it changed at all here. Where are we? Ah, hey, we're up to $48,015. So we just jumped about $500 in the time that I've been yapping here for the last 11 minutes, and that's awesome. Let's see. Last thing is just a reminder. We've got dogs coming up on Facebook Live and Instagram Live here in a little bit. We'll be broadcasting again on Labrador News Network here in about 2 hours, coming up at 8 o'clock, and that will be our final broadcast from Lab News Network headquarters. But we have Cub reporter Liz with her sidekick Jim that may just be providing a special report around 9 o'clock. More on that later, and I'll remind you that come during the 8 o'clock broadcast, where we will announce the winner of the highest bid for the Hunting Labs quilt. Anyway, hey, let's get to 50,000 or a little bit over 50,000 people, okay? Giving Tuesday, visit our website, visit Facebook or Instagram for the link to the Giving Tuesday site. Okay, everybody, we'll see you at 8 o'clock. Charlie, you going to be here at 8 o'clock? Where you going? I don't think he's going anywhere. All right, Charlie. We'll be hanging out. We'll see you in a little bit, everybody. Thanks. Bye.